So yesterday we have created up to that place, and we have created our navigation, and some pages are working. Login, register. We have the logout functionality, admin functionality. But today it's time to create our app with the database. So this is the database. If you come to the MongoDB, you see if your database, you will get your connection string from here. This is your connection string, and you can set your username and password from database access. If you come here, it's very user friendly, drag and drops. If you come here, you can set your username and password. So when you get the connection string, you should come here, and inside the app directory source, you can create a new file, and its name is config.js, and in config.js const db URI, name the connection string. I will change my password, so I'm not gonna show you my passwords. So if you come here and change your password, it will become fully functional. And along with that, you need to module export, module.exports db URI, what we have written over here. Okay, you need to export the string to db URI, not it comma as it is on. Okay, along with that, you need to connect it to the config file, next config. Okay, in the next config, require it const config equal to require config. Okay, and you should create an environment variable over here. Its name is env, as because we will not pushing our connection string to the GitHub. So db URI equal to config dot db URI. Okay, something wrong. It's not, it should not be equal sign, it's semicolon. Okay, so I hope, and another thing you need to do in the git ignore file, you need to include config, otherwise it will push to config, it will push to GitHub. Okay, so we are blacklisting config file. So I hope we are done, and this is the connection string, and in the util file you need to create another, well, its name should be utils, and the utils you can create a new file, db connection .js, and db connection.js you need to create the connection string. Okay, so import mongoose, you need to install the mongoose from mongoose const db connect db connect equal to async if mongoose dot connection dot ready state, it's suggesting us if equal to 1, then return, otherwise mongoose dot connect equal to process dot env dot db uri. Export default db connect. So we have written all the necessary files and folders, everything to connect our db. So right now we cannot test it. In the next video we will create some users through postman, and we can check whether our db has been connected or not. Okay, so yesterday we have connected our mongodb to our system. So now it's time to create the login and registration page. So previously we have the bare minimum login and excuse me, login and registration page. Now it's time to create a fully functional login page and registration page. Okay, so I have the code already. So this is for login page, and this is for registration page. That was bare minimum, we don't need that. We need fully functional login and registration page. Okay, and we will create our user schema today. So let's check whether it is working perfectly or not. Register. Yeah, it's working. Login and register. It's navigating and working. So it's a nice design. So what we did, we had bare minimum login and registration page. Now we have created fully functional login and registration page, and it's already connected in our layout. Okay, so no problem. So now it's time to create the models user schema. Okay, so inside source, what we had db connect utils components. So inside source we should create a new folder, and its name is model, and inside model there should be a user.js. So import mongoose from mongoose const user schema equal to new mongoose schema. Name string email type string is required true index true, lowercase, true. So after email, what we need? We need password. Password string. And then as it is a role based, we need role type string. And default user. Okay, and after that we need image. Image is something string, and then address. Type string trim true max length then this is bare minimum. So I hope this will work. Okay, so if anything needed later, we'll come here and add more things according to our necessity. So we are connecting our pages, register, login, and create the user schema. So now it's time to, from the registration form, or the user, or what will the user will give us, the user input, we will send it to the MongoDB. Okay. Okay, in the next section, we are gonna connecting everything, and when the user will give his input and submit the register button, it will directly hit to the MongoDB. Okay. Before that, what we can do, we can check by Postman. Let's see. Okay. Thank you very much. See you soon. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned.